But we're not like, most restaurants don't have like 5 pages of shit.
5.
Okay? They specialize in a certain amount of stuff. All right? And that's why you go to that restaurant.
Because of what they
specialize in. And that's what you want.
It's not hard.
All right? Scratch kitchen.
Fucking people.
Grow up, people.
Come on.
Grow up.
I'm sure you knew what the fucking term was. You're just choosing to be a dick about it.
I don't know about being a dick. Maybe you are ignorant. No, matter of fact, let this be a learning lesson for you.
That's all.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or maybe they're like I had a guy a while back, sometime in life, and the menu time was switching, and he's like, well, I can't order off the lunch menu. I'm like, but it's dinner time. Oh, but like, look at the time on my watch. I don't really give a fuck what time it says on your watch, buddy. I'm telling you what the hell that they've told me. The damn thing is switched. The time has switched. It's been like 30 minutes. Okay. So you've recognized that it's been 30 minutes, that lunch is over, and now it's fucking dinner time. So why don't we adjust to that? Here's the menu for it. You can read from it and figure it out. I was really looking forward to that. I was looking forward to you to spend more money too, instead of trying to go with the cheap shit for my lunch option here. But, we don't always get what we want. So pick a goddamn meal and fucking enjoy it. Try to enjoy it. Pick one.
We'll ask the chef.
Right.
Well, we already know what the answer is.
We know what the answer is.
Sometimes I even tell them, I said, I'm going to ask the chef, I know what the answer is. Please don't be upset with me when I come back and give you the bad news.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're going to give us. Yeah. And you got it nicely compared to what we listened to get the news.
We try not to swear too much on this channel, but sometimes.
Just, that's what we're hearing.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot.
A whole lot.
A lot of crap.
Okay. It's just the way it is.
So my quote of the day actually needs some setup, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had nice people walk out in the patio. Server goes up to him, and this is what they ask the server. Can you do something about the air? It's a little stale. I don't even know how to respond to that.
It's air.
You're sitting outside.
Outside.
What magic powers do you think we have to fix the air?
Am I God? I'm not God. I can't change the air.
I can barely put my shoes on in the morning. And you're telling me you want me to fix the air, like the atmosphere?
Can't do it.
Here's let's go back 20 years and stop pollution.
That's right.
All right? Let's stop global warming.
We can fix the air.
Yeah, and then we can fix the air.
But until then?
All right, but I don't have those magic powers.
Not at all.
You want a water? I can bring you a water. You want fresh air? Go sit inside in the AC.
That's where the real air is circulating.
Yeah.
Where they pushed airs into the building purposefully so that it could feel a little cleaner. But when you're sitting outside,
you asked to sit there.
There's nothing that can be done.
You act like you didn't walk into the restaurant from outside in that stale ass air.
In a 80-something to 90-degree day.
And then all of a sudden, magically, when you walk out on the patio of a restaurant, the air got worse.
I can taste it.
I can taste it.
Tastes different.
A good thing you're eating.
That's right. Okay.
Put something else in that mouth.
Maybe you should drink some more alcohol. You'll feel better.
Yeah, that sounded bad. That's not
right.
what I meant.
No.
I just said, put something in and then you can get a different taste.
That's right. Plenty of stuff in. Different taste.
Yeah, plenty of stuff.
Plenty. Maybe then you won't that fresh ass air so much. You won't taste it. Okay?
Taste that air.
That's ridiculousness.
I'm offended.
Me too.
I'm offended about that air comment.
Okay? Shit, you want to fix the air? Again, 20 years, pollution.
Yeah. Pretty soon we'll all be breathing out of masks.
That's right. I mean, just think, there's places and countries that are actually consistently stay with masks because of the pollution and the smog. So, imagine what they go through.
They're not bitching about it. Well, they are.
They are, but we don't hear it.
They probably have scientists that can do that.
That's right.
Does it look like we're scientists?
No.
I definitely don't look like a scientist.
Just look like a face of a scientist? No. And they probably are not at their restaurants outdoors asking to fix the air because they knew to sit their asses inside out there because their air was fucked up to begin with.
I just don't get that comment like fix the air. Like I was taken aback. This was the first time I didn't have a smart ass comment right away.
It's hard to come by.
I think my smart ass comment was, go back to that table and tell them to shut the fuck up.
And there's not much else we can do.
Yeah, and at that point, it's just there's nothing witty about
That's
that.
right. No, that's a normal comeback.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
He's
the
trying to
truth.
be creative. Didn't have anything.
Trying to be funny, but
It's just root on her.
most
Root on there.
yeah, most comments like that, like we don't care. It's funny. This one was just absurd.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Like
What am I supposed to do? Like, what do you do?
what do you?
What would you like us to do?
Do you want me to put the AC on?
Yeah.
Outside?
Yeah.
Where it's
What
not
are we,
hooked up?
air conditioning the whole town?
Come on, come on. Do you think the fans that are here are supposed to circulate and make that clean air happen?
Yeah, make it clean.
Poof.
We're gonna make it clean.
Okay, you gotta salt bay the air? What? Poof.
Seriously.
Okay? It just doesn't happen that way.
Rude.
Okay? Maybe next time you bring in your own oxygen tank. You want cleaner air, you bring in an oxygen tank. So that way when you're talking, you can breathe, stop, yap, 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 and you'll get some of the cleanest air you've ever tasted.
I just don't understand what we're supposed to do about it.
That is not shit.
Like, I don't understand, like, what are we supposed to do about the air?
There's nothing.
Seems like a job for the president.
She should.
I
call
think he
him.
has a whole cabinet for it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe she should call him.
They
Okay.
should call him.
She should.
Yeah. They
Send
should.
him a message and
Send
let
him
him
a
know.
message.
That,
We
air
went to this
quality-
restaurant in this town, and the air was all fucked up.
shitty.
It was awful.
It's been stale.
I
Okay.
couldn't enjoy my house Chardonnay and flatbread
With this stale air,
with my 3 friends.
we could barely breathe.
It was sitting there for 4 hours was awful.
The worst. You couldn't have went anywhere else. Shoot, it's ridiculousness.
Yeah, this happened a while ago.
That's right. Again, we just comment on what we hear. Can't fix them all, though.
You can't fix them all.
Can't fix them all. And that one, well, we're not going to try to fix because we know we can't fix it. We cannot fix it. Okay? Try smelling the air in the bathroom if you think the air out there was stale.
Yeah,
Try going in the bathroom. All right?
it's true. Let's something else was brought up. Our mutual friend, Sweet Tea, brought something up. And she actually brought up like 20 things.
Oh,
But
she brought up a lot.
if we just break it down like
That's
one
right.
thing,
At a time.
yeah, at a time, it's good. She was upset that people were coming into work either drunk or, high or whatever.
That's right. In the restaurant business.
And I'm like, dude, it's a restaurant business.
That's
Okay?
the only way the staff gets
Sometimes
hired.
people can only function that way.
Most of the time in the restaurant business.
We're not saying most of the time. We don't have the stats for it. But we're just saying everybody runs a different way in the restaurant business.
That's right.
I will
Most
say that
restaurants.
when I used to smoke the sweet Sheba, I did get high before work one day.
Okay.
And at this time, I was working at a place called the Rainforest Cafe.
Oh, some
Right?
crazy sounds in there.
Yeah, it's I don't know if you've never heard of Rainforest Cafe. It's like a jungle themed restaurant with microwavable food.
Very
It's
microwavable.
really loud. It's got
That's
a
right.
bunch of like movable animals and stuff like that.
At a high price.
My section was in front of the gorilla, right? And that gorilla went off like every 10 minutes.
Oh,
Every 10 minutes, it scared the shit out of me.
because he.
Yeah,
smoking
because
it
I was
cheaply.
I would. Yeah, I was to the point like it took me so long to take orders that day. And I will say this: I give credit to people who can work like
Who can
that.
function.
All right, because I cannot. All right, and don't act like your management team doesn't know. But
Of course
like,
they
if
know.
you worked in the restaurant business, you know you're gonna have employees like that, right?
Management team's probably part of it.
Just if they're as long as they're not
Stuff.
setting anybody on fire or starting fights in the middle of the restaurant,
We're gonna have to make it through.
like, who cares?
but
Half the time I don't care.
No.
I only care when that person affects my money.
Absolutely.
And at that point, that's like a personal,
I honestly find it to
personal
be funny.
assault.
Very
Yeah.
comical.
I'm offended.
Because just hearing some of the stuff that comes out of people's mouths.
Half the time, it's hilarious. I got not much to
No.
smile about at work when
No,
we talk to
but-
somebody like that.
It's definitely more entertaining.
Yeah, you got some good shit. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, just in general.
you what happened.
Well, can you hurry it up? I just got sat.
I got
I
shit to
just
do.
got sat.
I'm still killing shit.
All right.
Okay? We got shit to do.
You shouldn't kill anything, all right? Life is precious.
Way too short.
All right.
Way too short.
I always cry a little bit whenever I have to kill an animal in my games.
You see?
I'm always like, I'm sorry,
No!
but I need your meat to live. It's either me or you, pig.
You're dead.
Yeah,
You're dead.
you're dead.
See that?
Oh, pig! I didn't want to do it.
Oh.
I kind of did though. I kind of
You
did.
had no
You know,
choice.
I needed to. Yeah.
You didn't have a choice.
You need all the stuff to make other stuff.
That's right. Kill them.
Yeah.
Kill them. It's the best
Well,
part. And they're cloning them these
Yeah,
days.
they are cloning
Doesn't
them.
matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. More will
I wish
come
they
out.
cloned me. That way, I could send 5 of me to work, and then original me could just sit here and do video games. all day.
Over here, like I got them.
That
They're
would be a
working
dream
right
come
now.
True. But I
Got
feel
'em.
like there would just be 5 lazy me's, all trying to like be like, oh, I want to stay home and play video games. That definitely wouldn't work.
What does he normally do?
Yeah, like oh my god, I want to take a nap at noon.
Shit.
Yeah,
Ah, let's all go.
yeah, I want to wake up at 5 in the morning and then like have to take a nap like before the sun comes out.
Anytime.
Yeah.
No, see? Oh,
All right, here comes
You got the-
everybody's favorite
that's
part of
right.
the show.
That's right.
It's
It's
playtime, everyone.
people.
It's playtime.
That's right.
Starting next week, we're gonna start doing different states.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
because we want to hit like a whole bunch of
All
different,
different
like,
time. We got plenty of time to
places.
hit these places.
Yeah.
Actually, next week is a kind of out of state. I do have it already prepared. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be very interesting. And just
Well,
to
they'll pump
give
up
you,
next week when we still have this
yo,
week to
don't
go.
worry. This week has a lot of exciting stuff. But just to give you a small little glimpse of it, it's gonna be a little violent next week.
What?
Oh yeah, it's getting good.
Oh my
It's
God.
gonna be a little violent, a little gory,
A little quarry.
a little gory. So
Hold
getting
the
into
papers
it,
up so we look like we're real
Oh
reporters.
yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at this.
Beep, 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 beep,
You should
beep,
see the
beep, beep,
font
beep.
size I had to make this shit.
This just in. Yeah, talk about old. Like holy shit.
The
Holy shit.
font size is on 100. Whew. So, going with the first one, and as you know, we won't tell you where. You can guess if you'd like. Have fun with all of that good stuff. But let's dive right into this. Now, we went here today with a group of 3 adults, 2 kids between the ages of 5 and 9, and 3 babies
Oh my god.
under 5.
That sounds like a sweet tea table if I
Oh.
ever heard
Absolutely.
one. Are you sure this isn't our restaurant?
No, I'm sure. I'm positive.
All right, we're gonna
no.
We're gonna get
Definitely.
massacred for this.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'll probably get a phone call after the show.
Right as we're ending it
Yeah.
in the middle.
You're like, are
What are you doing?
now? Are you kidding me
You doing us again? This is bullshit. So, while I understand that the state law, which limits the number of seated per table, includes children, the fact that we decided to split the checks by table should have canceled out the automatic gratuity.
What?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
yeah. Hey,
What?
we'll get there.
All right.
On top of that, I asked if they could validate my parking, and they said yes.
Oh, that was nice
That
of them.
sounds really nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good thing to do.
Yeah.
So imagine my surprise when we tried to get out the parking lot and still owed $3. Even more upsetting is that our food took forever. This is capital letters.
Oh.
Forever to arrive because of how long it took. We were so late to our reservation at the aquarium that we couldn't get in. Thanks for ruining our day in Boston.
On behalf of that restaurant, you're welcome.
You're very welcome.
Explain what validating parking is.
So, validating parking would be if you were to park in a place where you had to pay for that. The company of which you had just went to, here the restaurant, would choose to stamp it and basically pay for your parking or cancel out what the pay is for the parking. So it should have been free, but for them it was $3.
What?
Now
it's a specific lot, though, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Now this one here, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not, I've been there. They have a garage under the building that they would go to, and at that garage, they work with the same thing in all places, basically little kiosk stuff where you put the ticket in, you pull the ticket out. So they would go in, get it done, go to where they're going, have them hit the stamp, go back, put it in, and then it should have said paid on your way. That's not what it said. It said $3, please. So, I mean, now I will say, I think that at that place it's probably close to anywhere from $8 to $10 an hour.
Okay.
And then after
so it's not
3
a full
hours,
validation.
not at all.
It's probably just partial.
It was definitely partial. And
Okay.
after 3 hours, they kind of hit you for like a set price. Yep. Like as if you was there for 24, so you might as well just stay the night. So yeah, they definitely, with all, I mean, I wonder if they took 2 cars here. I would assume they would have had to have taken 2 cars.
Yeah, they came with like 28
There was
people.
20. Yeah, that's right. 28 people, 3 adults, the rest kids. So they also thought that gratuity wouldn't be included because they had 2 tables, which that's not a thing. I mean,
Yeah, it's
you
still
were
one party. Legally, you can't fit more than a certain amount of people at the table at that time.
That's right.
So if you want to come in, I hate to say it, you're still one party, and they probably put you right next to each other.
Absolutely.
All right, and they still follow the laws
of what it was, which 6 or more in most places right now, they had gratuity.
Is there a response?
Absolutely. The response to this is, hi. We would like to speak with you a bit more about the experience you've described. Please contact this page.
All right, and then bleep out the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good automated response.
That's another automated.
Yeah, I'm going to be 100% honest. I think this is... I'm not going to say whether or not I take the side of the restaurant or the guest. I think that for some reason, I'm probably closer to the restaurant side of this complaint than I am the guest.
Okay.
Just because we work in the business. I can see from an outside standpoint, you might be looking at technicalities. The technicality of not getting a gratuity on the check. Like, you got, 2 adults, 3 adults, and 2 kids. That's
they had
5.
9 people.
Between 5 and 9.
8.
And 3 babies. Like,
It was like 8.
under 5. I guess on that aspect too, like, dude, I don't really count babies when they're sat at my table. And it's like, well, they're not eating.
They're not.
They're normally not eating. Kind of a technicality. It depends. I mean, I'll probably go 50-50 on this. I feel like I can definitely tell where the guest is coming from.
I can too.
And on that aspect too, the guest does have to understand that these are the rules. I mean, I'm sure that they told you that when you made the reservation about the gratuity.
Sure they did.
As far as the validation,
Well, we're not sure, but we'd hope they did.
$3. $3. I haven't found any place in Boston
That
where
you
I can park for
$3?
$3. So
That's because it doesn't exist.
especially if you waited forever,
That's right.
I can understand the frustration on that. I kind of like to know more about it. Maybe I'll be like, we should start.
Trying to contact these.
We should start trying to contact these restaurants
That's right.
and being like, hey, well, listen, we heard you had a complaint, and we want to hear your side of it.
Oh, that'd be good.
Right? We want to hear your side.
That'd be good. And they'd probably just send us an automated message.
Yeah, maybe a gift card. Hey,
That's
Rey
right.
Mysterio. What's up, Nat? I would like to say this is a Rey Mysterio mask, but definitely not.
Mm.
It is a El Pentagon El Zero mask.
Ooh.
All right. A huge fan of the luchador background. And since my face is gross, this mask makes it looks better.
That's it.
But thanks, 6nan.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for leaving a comment.
That's right.
And if you're not subscribed, hook it up.
Hit those buttons.
Yeah, we'd love to have you part of our group, 6nan.
That's right.
Insult or not, I think Rey Mysterio's the man.
That's right.
All right? He is.
Yeah, he was.
I wish I had that
Ray.
fucking... Yeah, I wish I could do it. Although I did find a really cool Rey Mysterio mask. He had a Wolverine mask and stuff.
Really?
I might pick one of those up soon.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's it. You guys
I'll read the next one.
On that note, for this one though,
yeah, what do you think?
I think that them ruining their day, because they was unable to actually get to the reservation that they had at the aquarium, and the aquarium packs up fast, and if you can't get to your reservation at the aquarium, well, they will not let you in. I know from experience, they did not let me in. I didn't have a reservation, but I tried to go. They was like, nah, we're at capacity. Now, I'm not sure if that's due to the stuff that was happening through COVID now.
I feel like it definitely has.
But
if we couldn't get a full table for them.
But it's from the aquarium, from this restaurant, it's probably a 10-15 minute drive, if that, and to know that now you are stuck dealing with 2 young kids and 3 babies in the middle of Boston with nothing to do, well, that sucks. You go out on a limb and just say that sucks, and that would ruin your day or your experience and while you're here in Boston. And I can't apologize for the restaurant for that. It's not a thing. But next door was the from that aquarium, right next door, they have the little bit of movies that you can watch. So you could have went next door to see the movies. You could have went on a boat tour to see the ducks. You could have duck toured it. That whole area has several other things that you could have did. You could have went to see the whales. So you could have made a day out of your shitty day and tried to make it happen for you. I hope it did get better for you after that. And I hope the next time you do make it back out here, you don't go to the same shit restaurant that you went to, and you choose to go to someplace closer to wherever you have your reservations. Because that would make sense.
Also, what's that, 5 kids?
Yeah, man.
Leave your wife alone, dude. Let her sleep. All right? My God.
Get it together.
Yeah, how dare you?
Shit.
There's no star rating on this one. There's probably 0 stars on that.
1 or 2. Real light.